Just dancing by yourself.
Don't be shy. Just like we used to. Come on. Keep up.
Yeah, no. Yeah, of course you fell on your face. I was going to say, you're spinning too fast. That's not good dancing. You're just going to be flinging all over the shop. And you fell over yourself, you idiot. You can't dance. Had to do this in primary school. I know how to dance. Ballroom dancing and other dance. And goddamn stupid dance on the maypole as well. I forgot that. Ugh. The things you do in CV schools. South North City to the car network. Okay, we're gonna have to rest because it doesn't automatically save after that, which is stupid. Because that would be the point where it should really save. But okay. Then we need to make sure that the cargo is evenly distributed. Perfect. Right, let's head out.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
It would be nice to have our bike back. Considering they've gave us a garage, we've got to get maybe a car soon. Okay. Now we just need to figure out a way across the mountain without entering that BT territory, which we saw them all on the horizon in that direction, so we're gonna clearly be heading into the BT territory. Okay, our boots are looking okay. The road that we made looks like it's falling apart, but I'm sure it's fine. Just as it floats into non-existence in the sky. I'm sure that road is completely safe and fine and not deteriorating at all. Also, it's just a straight run into enemy territory. It's the worst road in the world. Okay, well, we're not going that way. So we are going to the craftsman. Actually, okay, it's a big crater. Undoubtedly. Okay, but there was a nuke there as well. But I think it's more of a chiral detonation, isn't it? And that's why there are so many enemies there, because of the... Or is that... That's a crater. But that also looks like a spot. That was where we were seeing the enemies. Okay. Now, if I go around the enemy territory but avoid the time fall, I go down here and then across, that's probably safe. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to avoid the time fall and the big disaster that is clearly going on up there. And we're going to avoid the enemy territory so that we don't get our stuff stolen. And we're going to make this delivery in record time. Okay, so that's... You see that big strand down there and the quite clear rainbow? Like, that strand is where BT, right below that. Like, must be a big concentration of enemies there. In fact, they're all over the place. I don't think we're avoiding heading into BT territory. There's a huge concentration of them over there. A footpath? You see something I don't, Sam? But I was paying too close attention to the BT territory in the distance and commenting on that. Okay. Yes, we're too close to the enemy territory. I see that right there. Okay, careful while you go down here. Over my nice little ladder.
What you looking for, dumbass?
They want your cargo. What do you think? This time you'll not fall flat on your face and you will not walk into their territory. I see the footpath. It's literally a footpath around the edge of the enemy territory. How did I not see this before? This is literally just a footpath around the outside of the enemy territory. Or did we create it by walking this way? We made it! Okay, the footpath follows your footprints, because I see that it actually walks into where I stupidly crossed their territory. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that the game did that. So anywhere that you've previously walked before you went into a city becomes a footpath. So you can easily see where you've been that's safe. Yes, it's a footpath by me. And just follow that rather than needing to faff about too much. Or is it that a lot of people have to have walked along that route and it becomes a footpath? I don't know. Either way, it made a footpath and it's handy. Okay, right, so we've now avoided the enemy territory in that direction. There's huge concentration of BTs right there. I don't want to keep going in this direction. Ladder?
Yeah, this is nice.
Okay. Is it? It looks in a very precarious place to me. It's a nice view, but I think I would rather just walk across the river than try and jump onto that precarious ladder. Okay, there BBTs and rain. So I will not be going in that direction. I will skirt this way where it seems safe. I'm not seeing any timefall on the horizon in this direction. I mean, there's a bit. Slight bit on the right. So maybe I'd want to, like, avoid further to the left. Like, just go straight down. Then across. But we need to go to the craftsman. If I do a circle, like, there's timefall here. I can see it. I will skirt around the best that I can. I could literally just dump that in that road right there, but again, what is that road gonna do? Nothing. Literally nothing. Okay, skirting, keeping an eye on the horizon. I mean, the clouds are lies, it's the darkness that you need to keep an eye out for, and the strands reds. Okay. The fact that somebody's marked something red over there. This is a spanner in the works. We're not going down that way. We're going to the right. Straight into the timefall. Straight into it. Okay, if I skirt the mountain, I might be able to avoid that. There's more timefall over there as well. Okay. I really don't think there's much avoiding this timefall unless I go down one of those and up the other side of the cliff. I mean, it hasn't started raining yet. That's always a good sign. It's not raining yet. Is that? That's the enemy post box, right? Okay, we're still not heading in the right direction. Major timefall. Do I just need to go? I do need to just go that way. Okay. I think the timefall's pretty far off though. It looks safe enough. Okay, is that a river of timefall? Or is that just a river? It's hard to tell. Okay. Pay attention to the rocks that you're traversing, Sam. I think, you know, walking across dangerous footing like this, it might be better that you pay attention to that than the timefall that you're not dealing with yet. I hear it coming now. That's fine. It's a good job you've got sturdy metal legs, isn't it? Okay, I might skirt around to the left a bit. Is that a charge point? Wi-Fi charge point? Online generator? Okay. I'll head to that direction, and then maybe the paver... Okay, that timefall's really close. That thunder is clearly saying rain as well, but I see the BTs. They're really, really close. But if we go this way, this is why I was going this way, it might skirt around them. Like, you know, we don't want to head too close in that direction. Okay, now we're clearly not building this road or bridge or whatever this is, but we can give it some supply. Auto paver, you know, literally picked up some extra stuff to give you, so you might as well have it. Stupid that I can't give you the chiralium at the same time. I have the chiralium. Okay. I mean, 25% in total, I'd say we've given it. 59 likes. It's a step in the right direction. Yeah, that time fall's pretty nasty. Okay. What have we got? We got one ladder and we've got 3 climbing anchors. Honestly, it seems safe enough. Disconnected from the Carol network. I'm not going to waste a ladder for that. Okay. Literally everything, they're all that way. Okay. I'm going to skirt around the rain because this is all Timefall and BTs. So I go towards this, the auto paver. God damn, so many. There's more in this direction than that. They're further away, but I see them.
Looks like a way through.
Looks like a way through. Exactly what I was saying, Sam. Exactly what I was saying. I saw that there was a way through the Timefall. But it's... Okay, enemy territory. I wouldn't... Was there enemy territory as well? That would have been interesting. Okay. I mean, go the safe bit of the river. Not the red bit that will kill you. Okay, I think we managed to navigate that pretty nicely. Considering that could have gone a lot worse. And then straight to the craftsman without going into BT territory or enemy territory. Nice and safe delivery. Because we can see BT. And we thought how stupidly dangerous that would have been. Because there was a high concentration of them. I actually thought we were going to have to, no matter what, fight them by the looks of it. But no. I think that all in all, that could have gone a lot worse. Okay, the remnants of something over there seems quite interesting. That could have gone a lot worse. Yeah, you better be happy, BB. We avoided taking you into enemy territory.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
So you should be happy we avoided that.
All weapons
Okay.
will remain locked until the
And this looks like an ideal place for farmlands.
Sam Porter bridges.
Okay, I have your delivery. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's farming supplies. We picked up the item, right? We definitely picked up the cargo that we were supposed to be bringing over here, right? We didn't just, like, accidentally drop it off on the way. We don't appear to have the cargo. What happened? Did it fall off in the river? It's a nice journey that we made. But without the cargo, Sam, it was kind of pointless. How on earth did you not take the cargo? Like, seriously. How did you manage to not take the cargo? How? Did you put it back in the terminal when you went back to sleep? Was that it, Sam? Because that was kind of stupid. I can use the private locker, right? Let's see. If I can use the private locker, I'm just dumping everything that we've got here. And then we're just going to run back and, you know, quickly go and pick up the stuff and get a cup of tea. Why carry all this shit all the way back over again, right? Let me dump all this stuff in this private locker. Yes, okay, perfect. We don't need any of this. On the boot clip, right, okay, that's fine. 56% boots, then we've got the other stuff equipped, okay. Have all this stuff in the locker. We'll come back for it when we've actually got the cargo that I thought we had on our back. I don't know why you didn't actually take it, Sam. But the good thing is, we should literally... Good job.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Literally have a footpath on the way back, right? That just tells you, this is the way that you ran, just follow your footsteps. Corn? Sandalweeds, okay. Just a pair of sandals. I mean, it's slightly detouring, but that's fine. Okay, we found our way through enemy territory and the BTs on the horizon. And we now know the safe way, and let's face it, when we actually do collect the cargo, this is going to be the world's quickest and most efficient delivery. Because we're just going to come straight back across our footprints and the footpath. Here's our nice little footpath that we've made. And we're just going to follow this all the way back and then back again, and it will be perfect. Nicely laid out for us where we've literally left it. Sprinting and recharging our thing. Yeah, we'll recharge our stuff again when we get there. We might buy some more boots, because I don't know if our boots will go the entire way, but just to make a quick delivery, we're sprinting all the way, and he will not fall on his face at all. I mean, I'll use your ladder just because it's here. Okay, and then we're going back up there and then all the way around. I don't think I used the ladder last time, but, you know, I'll take it. I mean, I'll probably just cut across that. Why mess about? I'm sure there's no time fall. There's definitely no enemy territory. If we just take a direct path, it's nice and quick and straight. It sounds like there's rain, but there isn't rain. Don't worry. Okay, cross the river. Okay. You ventured too close to the timefall that you knew was there. You saw it before. Okay, that's why you don't venture across the river. Because that's timefall territory. And we did a good job of keeping our eye out for it last time and, you know, avoiding it, but we're being a lot less careful now. Trying to just, you know, skirt the outskirts of it. I'm sure these BTs aren't coming in now that you've got close. Right? I'm sure that the BTs... Okay, I mean, again, you know, we're skirting right across the territory. We did go this way before. We didn't go this close. But, you know, the BTs are over there. This is just a little bit of timefall. It's safe timefall. There's no BTs. You can climb that, right? Okay, again, his shoes are getting a bit exhausted. His skeletons are gonna... Yeah. But, I mean, you're not carrying anything. It's fine, Sam. We're gonna be leaving the timefall. Okay, and we're gonna do this in record time. Are the players are pleased with you? 85 likes. I will take it. Stamina and fatigue reduced. I mean, I see the enemy territory. But we're not going in it. We're just going to run along our path on the outside of it. And we will not cross into the territory. We will not be stupid and walk into it. We're just going to stick on our footpath that definitely doesn't fit inside of it. I say, you take your helmet off. It's not raining anymore. Nothing to be concerned about. You were not going anywhere near the timefall. Chiralium. Got nothing to worry about with the timefall. Yes, the battery has been depleted. That's fine. We're not really carrying that much anyway. In fact, you know, we're carrying nothing at the moment. But on the way back, we're not going to be carrying that much. We're only going to take the one item that somehow we didn't actually take out the locker. I don't know how that happened. It's fine. And then we're going straight back down this footpath. And sprinting all the way. But maybe we need to rest in bedroom again. Just to recharge our battery and, you know, make sure that we've done everything. Okay, this is fine though. Equipment battery, like the... Oh, he charged it back up to half immediately. That's actually pretty good. Okay, back to the sprinting. Edges will not be used whilst you're on the grid. Slowly but surely recharging. Okay. Those BTs are definitely not going to be closer on the way back, right? They're not going to have got in the way. I still think we might want to rest in the room just to make sure that we've got everything sorted. Keep on keeping on. You know, chug some more Red Bull. Okay. Take on the actual delivery. Don't know why we didn't. Yes. Oh, I probably closed on that screen or something. Yes. Load the stuff. Perfect. Okay. 78% damage. Right. Okay. We're going to need to... Right. We had spare boots. But we put them in the other locker. So, unless somebody has donated some. Claim. Oh. Shared locker. Claim cargo. Resin ceramics. Okay, no more spare boots. Someone can have my pretty scuffed up boots. Enjoy. Then we will need to fabricate some new boots. Boots. Confirm. Yeah. 8 materials, that's nothing, right? Put them on your feet. Then, go to the restroom, chug your Red Bull. And this time you're actually taking the materials. I mean, we found the way, but, you know, just a waste of time when you haven't actually got the stuff that you thought you were taking there. This is fine. You know, just have a nice extra sleep. I'm sure the BTs won't have got any closer. I'm sure there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Okay, chug your Monster Energy drinks. Okay, 25% extra stamina. And now you're literally going to use it because you're going to just leg it straight there and you're not going to care about anything else. Fresh faced and ready to leg it. Running all the way there, Sam. You better know that. You're not stopping till you get there. It's just a major sprint and you're going to be the world record holder in delivering this item. Path's already established, you know it's safe, and you've got your sprinting legs on.
Have a pleasant journey.
Nothing's going to stop you. Absolutely nothing's going to get in your way. And it's going to be the shortest path possible, I'm sure.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Other than going into BT territory. But then again, that's, you know, very dangerous, involving dodging all the stuff. So you're not going to go through that, right? Path is laid out before you, nice and safely. And we're going to go down the path again. I mean, yes, the path went around that bit rather than over that bit, but that's fine. All we need to do is stick to this previously established path and not pay attention to anything else. Thunderstorms, ha. Your thunderstorms don't scare me because we already know where all the BTs are in the timefall. Okay, this is where you need to take a little care, Sam. Yes, we're right next to enemy territory. Play the danger noise of, oh, you're next to enemy territory. We're only going to skirt around the outside of it, though. We don't need to scan, because a nice established road where we've kicked up all the dirt tells us where it's safe. So we do not set foot. Interestingly, it does keep that little side bit that we left that did go into the enemy territory. That's interesting. So it remembers all of the previous paths that were taken. Right. Now this is the bit that goes into the rain. That's very close to the BTs right there. But, you know, again, we know that it's safe enough. In fact, I'm gonna not. Because timefall deteriorates the package. So I would rather not. Like, you know, it's easy enough to go round and not go into the timefall. So we're going to not go into the timefall. Rather than deteriorate the package. I think we'll go our long way again. It's not bad. It avoids the timefall entirely, so no deteriorated packages. I mean, yes, it's only going to deteriorate the container a little bit, but, you know, we can deliver a perfect package. Let's deliver a perfect package. And battery is fully charged. Yeah, it's going to be a little longer route, but that's fine. Okay, this is a previous road, right? It's not as visible because it was the previous one, but it's still there. And it's good enough. Okay, and then we went over there and we were like, no, that's the wrong way, but it was good. because we skirted around the timefall by being Pega like that, and then that's our path. And then we just stick to this. And it will take us over there and not into timefall. Okay, don't walk into the enemy territory. That would be stupid. Is it this way? It was this way, okay. That's the danger of the path. Yeah, we went over the stupid rocks. Because, you know, danger rocks. But it avoids the timefall. Okay, so it might have been better to go the other way, but that's fine. We didn't use or see this last time. Oh no, we did. That was a long time ago. Whatever. We'll use it again. I think we did a third path this time. Yeah, I know we're right next to enemy territory, but again, you know, as long as we take care a little bit. Just a little bit of care. Okay, then we got the bridge, or the road thing, but again, you know, where is the road? Okay. There's where we crossed before. I was going to say, that didn't look quite right for where we crossed before. This is fine. Okay, there's our footprint. Okay, there's our path. That is our path, right? Yes, okay, perfect. Right, just leg it down the path, and then you're there. A little circuitous, but, you know, it'll do. Again, we hear the rain. We know that there's a side enemy territory to the left, but we're not going that way. We're going along our path, and it will take us very nicely. In fact, this is the river that we crossed. I think that other river we didn't need to cross at all. It's fine, BB. Don't worry about it. Just a little bit of water. Okay, we've drained half our battery, but again, we're here. It's fine. Record time, in perfect condition, avoiding the timefall entirely. I'll take the Carillion whilst we're at it. Nice. And you're not going to fall flat on your face at the last hurdle, are you, Sam? Because that would be more embarrassing than showing up without the cargo. You know, it's one thing that you showed up without the cargo first time. It'd be another thing if you fell flat on your face at the last hurdle.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. All weapons.
Okay, I actually have your delivery this time. Actually, remember to bring it. You might actually need this, considering you are next to BC territory.
Delivering cargo.
You're not with Fragile Express, are you? Oh, I get it. Bridget is using their IDs to complete the delivery. Well, good work, son. I'll take that off your hands. Package looks...
completely intact. Don't say any different.
New.
Yeah, brand new.
It's been a while since I've seen cargo in such
I
a good
legged
shape.
it straight here, and I avoided the timefall to make sure it was in perfect condition.
No, it couldn't have been
So
easy.
you better appreciate that. Because there ain't a single scratch on it. It's like 0% damage. And interesting route. Let's hope it doesn't take into fact that we ran it twice, you know? Yeah, we kind of went around the timefall, but that's fine. You know, we could have gone straight through it. 1.33, yeah, the 0.33 is going through the time fall, but for the sake of not getting it wet and rusty at all, I think you can't complain. You gotta say that's pretty good. The remover has proven Porter many now turn Tifa systems. You've reached cargo condition grade 10. You'll be able to keep your balance more easily. Okay, that's pretty good. I will take that.
What's your angle anyway? Everyone knows Fragile was behind the attack that wiped out Middle Knot City. Only a damn fool would trust that terrorist to deliver shit now. But here you are, filling in. Keeping her business alive for her, am I right?
Hostile takeover.
I swear. Can't trust anyone these days. Don't try sweet-talking me onto your little network. You know why there's been so many terrorist attacks recently? Because you all pissed them off with your talk of reuniting the country. Join the UCA. I may as well paint a bullseye on my shelter. Just keep my deliveries coming. We'll get along just fine. Don't need any trouble. Though I will say, I appreciate these hematic grenades of yours.
Made literally of my blood.
Gotta admit. Not the sort of equipment the UCA ought to keep to itself. There's a lot of freelance porters operating in these parts, after all. If I could churn these out by the boatload and gear up those folks. Now you're good people. I can see that. And you brought my order like I asked. But it'll take more than that for me to agree to what you're asking. Chiral Network is a big step. But if you could prove to me Bridges is an organization I can trust...
I know, I literally ran up here twice.
I'll put the details on the terminal there.
You don't think... Well, I know I forgot the delivery in the first instance, but... Straight into the heart of the crater, definitely through BT territory. It needs to take less than 25% damage. Or am I... No, I'm collecting it from there. Okay, so, you know, going in is one thing. Coming back out, you know, it should be a bit easy, right?
It's been tagged, so shouldn't have any trouble finding the place.
From right in the heart of the nuke zone.
Oh, and take some of those hematic grenades.
Yeah, I think I better had, considering it's going right through those BTs.
Here's hoping it won't come to that.
It's definitely coming to that. I literally could see them on the horizon, and it's literally a nuke zone that means that BTs have literally detonated the area. So I don't think there's any avoiding that, is there? We're not avoiding the BTs. What else have you got? Make delivery, deliver the requested cargo. Toolbox we haven't got yet. And you're not on the network, so we can't do anything else. Okay. Okay. Some people have been delivering to the auto pavers. Other people have contributed materials. 18 people have delivered to the auto pavers. Now... literally to the heart of BT territory. It's not this big giant nuclear area that got nukes by Fragile, but this is still a BT explosion that just caused a crater and is literally BTs all over the shop. So highly dangerous. But I think he knows that, and like you can see the strands. Like it's literally the heart of BT territory. So we're gonna save, and that's what I'm gonna call it a day. We'll get to that next week. I'll be back on Wednesday with something else. Thank you for anyone that has watched and liked. I appreciate you all, and yeah, I will be back on Wednesday with something else. Until then, have a nice rest of your day, and I'll catch you all again soon. Bye 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 bye.